A culture is deep-rooted in past, which is reflected through heritage monuments. The coastline, studded at a picturesque location savoring the winds blowing from the Bay of Bengal and the Eastern Ghats, is Andhra Pradesh's executive capital and one of India's finest smart cities, Visakhapatnam. The topographical beauty is just topped up by its heritage buildings like the Town Hall, which is also known as the Victoria Hall, which was made in honor of Queen Victoria by the Maharaja of Boboli in 1904. This is the very place where stalwarts like Mahatma Gandhi, Rabindranath Tagore, Dr. Radhakrishnan, Sri Rajgopalachari have visited, held meetings, delivered talks, rendering the place an unparalleled historic importance. The two noted heritage jewels of Visakhapatnam city, Town Hall, is 130 years old, and the old municipal office, which is an adjacent building, is 70 years old. Sadly, due to improper upkeep, the heritage building witnessed huge deterioration in terms of structural beauty and strength. 115 years after it was built, the Town Hall was finally handed over to an award-winning conservation brand, Savani Heritage Conservation Private Limited, to restore its lost glory. The work began under the guidance of able visionary, the Municipal Commissioner of Vizag, and direction of ACOM Asia Company. The condition of the structure was bad due to the under-maintenance, insensitive interventions and negligence. The building was held an important position historically, whose value was recognized by the GVMC, and its major repairs and restoration were undertaken. The Town Hall is a charismatic and an iconic heritage structure, which was in dire need of restoration as the condition of the Town Hall was severely deteriorated, especially the pitch roof, the Madras tiles, the trellis and the timber members. The restoration began by cleaning, dismantling and scraping off the unwanted layers from the masonry as the plaster was flaked and the facade was damaged, causing dampness. The facade of the building is mixed composition of lime-plastered surface as well as exposed stone masonry, displaying the best of both the material aesthetics. The facade fabric was rendered with lime plaster with added natural additives for a better finish and added strength to retain the authenticity. The pitch roof and the turret, which was in a very shattered condition, and was restored, making it watertight using traditional method, which also maintains the internal temperature of the structure. The wooden members such as the doors, windows and the trellis were damaged and seen in decayed condition. The wooden members such as doors and windows were partly restored, and the ones which were completely degraded were replaced, anti-termite treated and polished, which also included the 2 inches thick timber flooring which was structurally restored. The dampness due to disrupted roof and bad pointing was another threat to the structure, along with vegetation growth. Internally, a fresh lime coating was rendered and the windows were restored and made sure that the sources of dampness were identified and arrested. Also, the state of the Madras tiles was bad and had to be replaced. To complement the traditional architecture of the building, the surroundings are landscaped. Further, the structure is beautifully lit by illumination in the evening so that the structure can be admired at both the times where in the evening, various outdoor activities can be conducted in the newly built amphitheatre. The old municipal office was another project which was also undertaken in parallel, where the roof slab, facade, the doors and windows and the structural restoration was done. This project was also funded by the GVMC under the Smart City mission. The restoration for both the projects was carried out by abiding to the conservation ethics. The humble Town Hall and the old municipal office are an important heritage assets of Vizag, which will inspire the citizens to create an awareness towards the other heritage structures in the future by generating interest.
There are landmark after landmark, and this has been gifted by the municipal corporation and given it to us. This also allows us to see that we can really talk about our city with great interest and pride, dignity. And we hope that today, after what Savani has done here, we would want the same kind of flavor back.
The Savani Heritage Conservation Private Limited is passionate and obliged to have received a trust entrusted by the GVMC, the Municipal Commissioner and team, who closely monitor this project with their frequent visits. The residents of Vizag can rejoice that the Town Hall and the old Municipal Office, which has been a witness to several historical moments, was saved from the plight of deterioration, which is a step towards the sustainability and longevity of the structure for the coming generations. It is this satisfaction of putting a new breath to a neglected structure that encourages us to be more attentive for its rebirth. Thank you.